Energy management happens in an organization, is much more successful in an organization when leadership decides that managing energy use is essential to ensuring ongoing viability of the organization.
Really, we're trying to put a system in place that leans into organizational practices, policies, and processes that really create that persistent energy savings. So we're trying to make energy management part of what we do as a business.
In terms of creating persistence, in terms of creating buy-in for the next project, being able to close the loop here, come back and report on, okay, how did it go? We checked, we saw what the results were, and we've reported back. And then the next time you come and say, hey, here's a project I would like to do, the amount of support that you're going to get is going to be significantly better than if the only time they ever hear from you is when you are at the start of a project and you're looking for resources and money, but they don't really know what the results of the last resources and money they gave you was.
The 10 proficiencies or the 10 capabilities of the organization: commitment, planning, organization, monitoring, targeting, and reporting, project development, the financing for those projects, communication and training. All things, these are the pillars of high-performing energy managing organizations. Be proactive, right? And think about the 3 questions you might get asked. How does this work operationally, financially, and strategic? If you can answer that question about your project, then you're going to have a much, much better chance of that project being accepted or pushed forward. Treat energy efficiency as an investment, because it is maybe one of the best investments many people can make.
We're using savings from projects that we do to feed back into a piggy bank and a fund. And we're going to put at least part of those savings back into that fund and use that to fund future projects.
Knowing early on what you're going to track, how you're going to track it, how you're going to report back on that is a key piece of a campaign. It's not just about the technology, it's also about the people interacting with the technology. And ultimately, you need both of those things to really generate energy savings over time.
The persistence comes from persistent people and persistent strategies. Do it, plan to do it, be deterministic about it, right? And be creative about how you do it, not just sitting in a classroom, but maybe we do a hunt and have some demonstrations.
Making sure that you're having key touch points throughout. So raising awareness, getting people involved, getting them trained, and making sure that you're reporting back on the results. And if you do that throughout, it can help increase the amount of momentum in your organization. Make information more personal, particularly when it comes to energy. Energy is a little bit of an abstract concept for many people. So if you can use a story, it makes it more relatable, it makes it more personal, and people are more likely to pay attention.
Measuring energy performance or seeing it, making it visible, is a little more difficult. And that's where we use something we call an energy management information system. It's just basically an information system that makes energy visible to us. Data in itself doesn't tell people anything. Data has to be analyzed, and I love the QSUM chart to show what's happened, to demonstrate a result, or to trigger an action to be taken. Capturing those short-term wins, measuring, catching those, because your QSUM can catch the big stuff, but believe it or not, it can actually catch the small stuff too, and measure those wins and publicize them and use those to build that momentum.